Hello friends, welcome back for our next lecture on the heterocyclic chemistry. In the previous lecture of heterocyclic chemistry, we have seen two important things, that is prefixes and suffixes. Prefixes are used for the heteroatoms present in the heterocycle and suffixes are used for the type of the ring system, that is a 3 member, 4 member, 5 member, and whether it is containing a saturation and unsaturation. Depending upon that, we have given the names for 3 compounds which are simple compounds, 3 member cyclic structure having a one heteroatom, that is nitrogen, oxygen or sulfur. That we have seen how to name these compounds. Okay, we will continue with that nomenclature system, and we are going to name few more compounds with the help of these rules, so you will have a good understanding of heterocyclic compound nomenclature. So these are the two compounds which we have named, that is oxirane and thyrane, right? Now let's go further for a higher cyclic system, that is a 4 member. Okay, so let's go here with the structure. This is the structure which a 4 member cycle having a nitrogen. So what is our first question? First question is that what is the heteroatom present in the cyclic system? What is the heteroatom present? Nitrogen. Nitrogen, therefore aza, right? So we are using Az. Then what is the ring size? It is a 4 member, therefore Et, right? And whether it is saturated or unsaturated, it is a saturated, therefore we are saying it is Edene, as it is having a nitrogen, so IDIN. So combine these letters, you will get the name of the compound. So what is the name of the compound? Name of the compound is azitidine, right? Az for nitrogen, Et for 4 member, and it is saturated, so IDINE. Azitidine, that is the name. Okay, now let's consider here for next. What should be the next compound? 4 member cyclic structure containing oxygen atom, right? Okay, so this is the structure. Now what is the heteroatom present? Heteroatom present is a oxygen, therefore it is a oxa, right? So we are having oxa. What is the ring size? There are 4 atoms in the ring, therefore we are having Et. And is it a saturated or unsaturated? It is a saturated, therefore Ane, that is the suffix we have to use. So what should be the name? Oxetane, right? Oxetane. Why oxetane? OX for oxygen, ET for 4 member, and ANE for the unsaturation, right? So that we are going to consider. Now let's consider the next example. What is the next example? Next example will be the 4 member cyclic structure having a sulfur, okay, as a heteroatom. So heteroatom is a sulfur, therefore name is thia, correct. So name is a thia. So we are having THI. What is the ring size? 4 member, therefore ET, right? ET, right? Then is it a saturated or unsaturated? It is a saturated, therefore ANE, right? So what should be the name? Name is thioetane, right? Thioetane suggests that it is a 4 member cyclic structure having a sulfur, right? So in this manner we can have the nomenclature. Now moving our lecture to a slightly difficult structure with the unsaturation. Okay, so let's go for the unsaturation now. Here we are considering the unsaturation. First example, Okay, so here there is a presence of double bond. So it is a unsaturated three-member cyclic structure having a nitrogen atom, right? So heteroatom is nitrogen, therefore aza, right? What is the size? Three member, therefore IR, right? And is it a saturated or unsaturated? It is a unsaturated. So INE, right? So we have to combine these three and name of the compound will be azirine, right? So here we are having the name of the compound azirine. So what should be our next compound? Yes, three-member cyclic structure, unsaturated and having a oxygen. So possible we are having this structure. What is the heteroatom? Heteroatom is oxygen. So we are having oxygen as a heteroatom. What is the ring size? Three member. So IR, right? Now is it a saturated or unsaturated? It is unsaturated. Therefore ENE, right? Now what is the name? Oxirane, right? So that is the name oxirane, right? So here we are having a name oxirane. Now what will be the last possible structure with this? This is the next possible structure, that is three member having a sulfur atom, right? So sulfur therefore thia, sulfur therefore thia, three member therefore IR, and unsaturated therefore E, right? So what should be the name? Name is thyrene, right? So we are having these many names for the different compounds. Okay, so what we are now going to consider? We are now going to consider a backward process, that is a first name of the compound and then we are going to find out its structure. So let's go in that manner for the compound structure determination. So let's go in that manner, that is the first we will have the name of the compound. So here we are having the name of the compound. What is the name of the compound? Name of the compound is oxirane, right? So what should be the heteroatom? Oxygen is a heteroatom. Okay, so OX. Now next IR, that suggests that it is a three member ring, and last ANE, what it suggests? It suggests that it is a saturated, right? So three member ring which contain oxygen and it is a saturated, so structure is this much is simple for writing the structure from the name. Okay, now let's take the another example, thyrane. Okay, so in thyrane, what is the heteroatom? It's a sulfur, that is a thi, right? Erane, EIR, that is a three member, and ANE saturated. Therefore, we are having a structure of thiene, that is a three member cyclic structure which containing the sulfur and it is a saturated. So here is the structure, right? So we are having this structure. Now let's take one more example for this, azirine, right? Now you will easily able to draw the structure from this. What is heteroatom? Nitrogen, because aza Az. What is the size? It's a three member, therefore IR, and INE, it is a unsaturated, so we are having this as a structure. Okay, so from this name we can convert it into the structure. So in this lecture we have seen few more examples for the nomenclature system of the heterocyclic with this. Okay, so what we are going to do, we are going to stop at your home, practice few more examples with the name and how to write the names. You are knowing the simple way of writing the name. First, look at the structure. First question asks what is the heteroatom present. So you have to find out what is heteroatom, then ring size and whether it is saturated or unsaturated. Just combine these three, that is a prefixes and suffixes, you will have the name of the compound. Okay, so here we will stop our discussion for a nomenclature for this lecture, and we will continue with the next lecture, in which we are going to see a slightly higher difficult level of the nomenclature with Hertz-Widman system. Okay, so thank you very much for watching this video.